it be that my tractor's ever so slightly faster than Argsy's. I'm going to take him on the inside. He's closed the door. That is proper closing the door on me.
I'm a Red Bull fan. I couldn't let a Ferrari get in front of me.
Love it.
Morning FSG, how are you?
How you doing, Args? A bit chilly today, isn't it?
Well, I was just about to say, I know they breed them tough in the UK, but you're still in a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty balmy for compared to Scottish conditions.
True, and I've got a jacket and a beanie on. It's not tropical New Zealand, that's for sure. What's the plan? Selling things, are we?
Pretty much. We are obviously middle of winter, so not much to do on the farm at all. Everything's planted and waiting to grow. So yeah, we've got to get rid of all of that stuff that we've been keeping in the shed for months, because prices are optimum at the moment.
Right. So we've got the little walk-all trailer here. I've reconfigured that, so we've got the drop sides on it, so we can load that, and we've also got the little low loader. So I think if you're happy, I'll stack them bags onto the back of these, and you can run them down, and we'll just get into a bit of a rhythm doing that.
That sounds good, yeah. I think we'll just get rotating and see how long it takes, and see basically how much money we've got at the end of it, and then we can make some bigger decisions.
That'd be nice. And we better not forget we've got potatoes down in the other shed to sell too.
Yes, indeed. We'll get rid of them as well.
Perfect. All right, well, let's get to it. I'll go and start pulling some bags out.
Sounds good, mate. Morning, everyone. Yes, here we are. We are, like I said, in the depths of winter. It's December, and the prices have gone through the roof. I am going to take this opportunity to repair the tractor as well. As you can see, that price has gone down considerably from what we had the other day. We've put the repair mod back in, so we will have to bite the bullet on that one, but needs must, right? It's been a busy little tractor over the last few months, so it deserves a little bit of a birthday. So I'm going to pick up this here, and we're going to roll it round. Args has obviously got the front loader on his tractor, so it makes sense for him to do the loading, and we'll do a rotation on the trailers, and you guys can watch that money tick up as well. Let's just line it up here. I'll hook up to the other trailer, and Args is going to load them up. Let's see what he's loading up first. We've got oats, wheat, and a little bit of canola in there, so it's going to be interesting to see what sort of money we get for them. Also got a lot of soybeans as well, so we're going with oats first. There we go. Now, the other thing we want to do is just check the other silo for silage here. We've obviously skipped forward a couple of days, so this could well be ready as well. And if it is indeed fermented 100%. We want to set up a little system to try and get a conveyor running to dump it in there on a consistent basis. But we'll think about that after. We'll get all this loaded up and sold, and we will be back shortly. There we go. Highly impressed, Args. That is some quality stacking.
Worked out alright. Just a little bit of a push on the middle one there, but it fits in quite nicely, doesn't it?
Does indeed. Once again, this little local trailer. Most multi-purpose trailer we've got. It's brilliant.
It's magical, isn't it? Alright, well, you go get that one sold, and I'll load up the next one.
Sounds good. I'll see you in a bit. Right, there we go. That was mighty impressive. from Args. He can wield a front loader like nobody's business. Right, let's get these down. We'll have a quick look at the price before we sell them. In terms of volume, I think wheat is the one we've got the most of by quite a margin. So we'll see what we'll get for that. But again, like I said, we've waited till the prices have been at their very highest, which has kind of proved to be a challenge because we've been tight for money for quite a while now. But this should set us off on the right track, hopefully. Although I can see us investing it all back into the farm straight away, so we'll probably be back to square one by the time we're done, but all good fun all the same. Right, so here we are. Let us, before we dump it, just check the prices. So there we go, oats. November, December, peak price just over $1,000, which is nice. 1,081, brilliant. So I should be able to roll over here and we can say goodbye to these. There we go, they're unloading. Turn our HUD on so we can see things as they tot up. The bag's shrinking there as well, which is quite nice. $12,000. Oh, there's a little bit stayed in the trailer as well. I'll tip that out as well. There we go, 13,000 from 6 bags. That is not bad at all. Alright, let's head back. See what Args has loaded up next. The low loader should take a couple of extra bags actually, so we might get a little bit more second time round. Okay, we'll see you back at the farm. As you can see as well, we've got quite a lot of maple syrup now stacked up there. That's got quite a premium to it as well, so looking forward to seeing what we can make from that, as well as I think we've got lots of lettuce as well. So, and our timing looks to be impeccable. I do believe he's just finished that trailer as we arrive back. Look at that. Timing's impeccable.
That worked out well, didn't it? So that's all the oats now, and I think you've got 1 bag of canola, but 13 grand or so off that first load, which is not nice.
Yeah, just over $1,000 per 1,000 litres, so it's well, yeah, it's good prices.
Excellent. We're going to have a lot of money to play with at this rate.
We really are, it's exciting.
Mm.
Right, I'll run this down, I'll be back in a bit. So here we go, remainder of the oats, as Arg said, and maybe 1/2 a bag of canola as well. Now, over there you'll see our oilseed radish cover crop in that field is actually ready to harvest. Now, when it says it's ready to harvest, is we're not going to harvest it, we're just going to plough it under because it gives you an excellent boost in fertiliser. It's just an extra way of getting fertiliser into the field without having to spray or spread slurry or manure, but so we thought we'd do that. Hadn't done that before in FS, so just trying to use a few of the mechanics that we don't regularly use as well, so it's good fun to do that. So let's see what we get here. There's 12,700 litres of oats and 1/2 a bag of the canola we won't get much from, but the oats I think we're obviously looking at quite a nice little payout for this as well. There we go. They're unloading quickly. There we go, another 14,200. Not a bad little earner. Very nice, considering we started on just over 70 grand. In fact, probably less than that by the time I'd repaired my tractor. We're up to 95 already. And we still have a mountain of wheat to sell. Right, here we are back again. Let's see. I expect this will be fully loaded. It's a slightly smaller trailer. Yes, indeed. We'll whip this round here. Oh, he's double bagging now. It's helping him speed up. Have a quick chat with him. On to the wheat now, Args.
Yep, we are indeed. It's the last of the canola, so it's we're going to run out of things to do pretty quick.
But we're making money, so it's all good.
We are. It's great.
Right, I'll be as quick as I can. Right, so here we are again. Let's just roll up here. I want to show you the canola price too. Just show you how well actually we've managed to time this. So canola, currently 1300 per 1,000 litres, and it's dropping. Look how much it drops in January. So we are selling at optimal here. So look, it basically halves in value next month. So we've timed it to perfection. So let's roll this over and see what we get for it. A little bit left in the trailer too. 15,000 there. Extra $21 for the stuff in the bottom of the trailer. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, now on to the bulk that is the wheat. Obviously, not as expensive per 1,000 litres, but we make up for it with volume. So, we'll see you back at the farm. Alright, back again. There we go. Hogs has racked and stacked another 8 bags. Look at that. So I'll drop this, and we'll just keep going in rotation here. Getting through this very quickly.
Yeah, that makes your tractor squat a little bit.
I was going to say, we don't have the price on these, but we've got the bulk to make up for it.
Yeah, we do. Hey, there's only 7 more bags of wheat, so I can load them onto this trailer and then bring that down, and we can go and do the potatoes next.
Alright, that sounds like a plan.
If you want. Yeah, so don't you bother coming back, you can go and start loading those up. Otherwise, there's quite a bit of lettuce, there's lots of wool, 18,000 litres of milk, so I reckon we just keep going and seeing how much money we can end up with by the time we're finished for the day.
I'm down for that.
Alright, we'll keep going.
Alright, see you down there. There we go. Like I said, this is sale day, big time on the farm. We are getting rid of everything, and it's really going to set us up for the new year. I hope I've not smashed any bottles of maple syrup by just clipping that pallet there. Right, here we are back again. I have to say, actually, the experiment that we had playing with the big bags for storing our crops was a really interesting one, I thought. But it worked out really well. Certainly even at this point now when we're unloading this stuff, it's relatively straightforward to do. So there we go, we're starting to unload it. I've made a total hash of getting over the unload point there, so we'll try that again. Right, there we go, managed to do it. Yes, like I said, it was a good experiment. Whether we'll do it again, I'm not so sure, because obviously we've got our little silo now as well. I think one of the things Args and I have tried to do with this series is just try and do things slightly differently to we would maybe normally do. But there we go. 9 grand plus 1,500 earlier on, so maybe 12 in total with all the little bits and pieces, but again, look at the money. Happy days. Right, I'll go and start loading potatoes, I think. Have that little forklift trucker spin out again. Right, all the controls are working. Let's go and get ourselves some potatoes. No!
Oh no, it's gone. You're doing so well too. I was impressed.
It wasn't even close. Honestly, I thought it was going to topple when I put the first load on.
You should have seen me slam my brakes on when I saw that. I stopped and had to come and watch.
Straight over to watch.
Yeah. Hang on, let me lower the trailer down so it's flat.
I knew it was a bit optimistic trying the 3, but I thought, well, why not? When in Rome.
Oh no, absolutely, I would have done the same.
I think that was my fault, not dropping the trailer. I should have dropped the trailer and then it wouldn't have leaned as much when I dropped them on.
Yeah. Ah well. At least they're magnetic potatoes and none of them have spilt out, so you don't have a big mess to pick up.
Exactly, yeah. A little bit of manhandling, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right, let's try again. That was unfortunate. But we'll have another bash. 3 high was always going to be optimistic, wasn't it? I could always rant and rave about FarmSim physics, but that was purely over-optimism on part of the user. No question. Argsy's lashed that. That's clever. It means that we can obviously unlash it once these are in place, but it means they won't topple. That, I think, about as good as it's going to get. I'll take that. There we go. That was a little better, and it would appear that this level loader won't allow us to get another row on, so looks like we'll be maxed out at 9. So that's 9 boxes of seed potatoes, sorry, premium potatoes there. We'll go and get a stack of 3 seed potatoes as well. And then we'll come back for the rest. There's only 4 boxes left after this one, so let's grab these. So even Args may take the next 4 boxes if he's already here with the trailer. It's one of those things, forklift trucking, or whatever you call it, is really good fun, but you've got to practice it. Because as soon as you get the hang of it, it's really quite an enjoyable pastime. But you can also topple stuff. The Args has ratcheted that again, which is good. Which means I can go in here with a little more confidence. Lower those down. Oh, if I'd not let that first one topple, that would have been I would have been quite pleased with that.
Would you have told me they'd fallen over if I didn't see them?
Does a tree make noise in the woods if it falls over?
In Farming Simulator, it does.
Yes, I would have admitted to that one, I think.
No, very done. Very well done. It looks good. So there's only 4 more boxes in there, is there?
There is. You could probably drop them on your trailer and then...
Yeah, okay.
Right. Let's see what we make for these. I think all of the effort we've put into this, I imagine the reward isn't going to be that high.
Yeah, it might be the first and last time we do potatoes. It's if you can get them there.
I'm going to wheelie to the shop, I think.
Oh my goodness. You could swap my trailer over and put maybe even this box of waste potatoes out here on the front forks as a counterbalance.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
I can't seem to get this trigger cell point to work.
That's strange. I'm just loading these up, I'll be over.
Yeah, okay. I'll wait for you to get here.
That sounds odd, doesn't it? Okay, well, just loosely, I think, strap these down now. And we'll go and see what the problem is. So again, as with the big bags, I think the potatoes was good fun, and I think we enjoyed doing that, just as a little bit of variety. And I do think Dazed Potato Pack is really good immersive gameplay for potatoes, which I think has been missing for a while, so still a big fan of that. Now we've just got to work out if we can get this to work. Right, we've done a few tweaks to the land. It was, we think the trigger may have been under the ground, so let's see what happens here. Yes, there we go, sorted. There you go, mate, working.
Well, amazing what a little bit of landscaping will do, won't it?
Yes, indeed, trigger just a little bit too high. We'll move out of the way, we shall see what Args has got. There's the money going up, it was definitely working. Wowee, that's not worth turning your nose up at, is it? 12 grand for potatoes.
You saying it's good or bad?
Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe not for the amount of work we had to put into it, but...
This box just doesn't like me. Yeah, just hold it up. The wood in the box is worth more. Well, that is potatoes sold. For the effort, would you say it's worth it?
No, I don't think so. I was saying it was good. You know, even the bags for the crops and the potatoes were good experiences, and I think that's what I've enjoyed about doing this series with you, is trying stuff that we maybe wouldn't normally do. Yeah. But yeah, would I do another batch of potatoes like that? Probably not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we didn't reach the scale we needed to be doing to make the most of that potato pack.
That's right, yeah, I agree.
So, yeah. Right, back down to the yard. I was having a look. We've got quite a bit of milk to sell too. So milk and lettuce, and just pick up a whole lot of pallets.
Honey and maple syrup and everything, yeah. So
yeah, let's just keep going. See if we can get... What do you reckon? We reckon 200 Ks?
That would be a nice target, wouldn't it?
Not out of the question for the end of the day. Would be a nice target. Let's go and see how close we can get.
All right.
That silage might be ready to start putting into the...
It is. I checked it already. So yeah, we should maybe move the conveyor over and see what we can do with that.
Yep. All right. Well, something else to do. I'll see you back down there.
Cool, mate. So there we go. A little bit bumpy down here now, but needs must, and we will go and sell some more stuff. Could be that my tractor's ever so slightly faster than Argsy's. I'm going to take him on the inside. He's closed the door. That is proper closing the door on me.
Well, I'm a Red Bull fan. I couldn't let a Ferrari get in front of me.
Love it. Right. Args is going to grab the lettuce, I think, there. What I'll do... Drop this off. I'll go and get the milk because I don't have a front loader, so might as well make the most of what we've got. There we go, topping up with milk. We may need to do a couple of runs with this. 8,000, and we've got 10,000 left. Crikey! So yeah, definitely a couple of runs and a bit. Right, here we are. Again, as we've done all the time, we'll check our milk price just now. See what it is. So there we go, farm shop, 1,200 for 1,000 litres. Not bad. We will take that. Roll over here and unload. There we go. There we go, just under 10,000. Not bad at all. And we've got another load and a bit to go with this, so probably looking at just creeping over 20 grand in total in terms of milk. Not bad at all. We'll go and get another load and we'll get it down here. Okay, back here, loading up again. As you can see, Args is stacking up the lettuce over there. Look at the amount of wool we've got here as well. I may leave that 1,200 litres that's in the tank and just leave it, cap it at two loads here. the amount of time it'll take to get down there and back is probably not worth it. But we can then hook up the Oracle and start loading up some of the pallets. May even bring that little electric forklift truck to the farm now. That could be useful if we're not going to use potatoes anymore. That could be quite useful. There we go. Another $9,900. Not bad. 164,000. Will we hit our 200k? What happened?
Oh, greenhouse pallets are the worst.
You were doing so well. I was just going to say, we could bring up the little forklift now. It's not using for the potatoes anymore. That could be quite handy around here, couldn't it? Right, milk dropped off. Args is having a little bit of a dilemma with his lettuce. So we'll go and help him out by picking up some of the wool here. Wool obviously very light, so I don't need a forklift truck for this. I'm going to do it by hand. There we go, last half pallet into here. Don't know where Args went after he'd finished with the lettuce, so we may be going to grab some more wool from just over here. We should have space to fit it all in. Let's just ratchet that and roll around here. He has left it for us, great. Not much in this one either, so shouldn't be too difficult. A little helping hand there. There we go. Full trailer of wool. Ratchet it up and we'll head to the shop. Right, Args has got all the lettuce and the maple syrup. I think he's pretty full, but he may have a couple of pallets of honey here, so we might need to be a bit creative with our stacking. Either that or we just drop it on the top of the other ones. So this is the lucrative stuff, right? Over and above the crops. You don't make as much of it, but it's worth quite a lot of money. So let's see what we make for this, shall we? It's a good crop, Args.
Yeah, so we've got honey, wool, lettuce, and maple syrup. I think this must be about all we've got left to sell, is it?
I think it is, other than the soybeans in the silo.
Oh yeah, yeah. Their price is terrible at the moment, though. So
yeah, we're going to hold on to them.
Stay there.
But I was just saying, this is the lucrative stuff, right? Volumes are low, but it can sell for pretty good prices. So
yeah, it'll be interesting. What are we? 164, so 36 grand worth of stuff on here. Not quite sure.
No, we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see. We will. Just I don't want you to crash because we have a sticky, woolly mess to clean up.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I'm not sure how well maple syrup goes with lettuce, but we might find out.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you down there.
Sounds good.
So obviously the maple syrup is a mod as well. So there is a little sell point down that we've placed down by the main shop, but everything else is base game. So we should be able to sell that relatively easily. Here we go. Args is going to sell his lettuce first. Get rid of that, and then he'll drop this maple syrup off at the other sell point. So there we go. Obviously getting the warning. It's not a base game product, but that's okay. We know about that. Wow, 11 grand in lettuce. Not bad. Right, let's see what we do with wool and honey. Now, it looks like we might have to unload by hand. I think this trailer's maybe too high for the trigger. Let's find out. Yep, there you go. So we're going to be a bit bitty here. Honey. Oh well, sold it. Even if I broke it, we'll just have to pull all these off here, so I won't get a total. Args is doing it the the bad way. See, it's stuck on the post anyway, so he's such a hooligan sometimes.
I thought I was being clever.
You're such a hooligan. I knew I knew you'd rock it. I would imagine if the honey would still be on that, we'd be all smashed into bits.
That's alright, it'll be someone else's problem to clean up. How annoyingly close to 200k is that?
I do have a little secret. I've got 1,200 litres of milk left, which, again, it doesn't get us to 200, but it gets us a little bit closer.
A little bit closer. We'll go and get some silage put in. We did spend a little bit landscaping around that sell point too. It'd be interesting to know how much that was.
I kept a tab on that. It's 1,500.
Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, there we go. Not far off.
Good guesstimate though, Args.
Yeah, not far off. Not far off. It's about 5 grand for that maple syrup too, by the way.
It's worth doing, isn't it?
For not much. Yep, definitely is.
Add a bit of water and wait.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here we are, home again. With a very empty farm in terms of product. We have got through a power of stuff there today in terms of selling. What the whole year has basically culminated to is that point when we waited, and it was nice to have to not have to wait and sell stuff. We had enough money in the bank to keep us going while we got on with stuff, which was great. So very pleasing. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try and get rid of all our new silage into the BGA, and we'll move the conveyors over there and see if we can fashion them so that they unload directly into the BGA. So we'll run this over here. Need to get our angles pretty accurate with this one, I think, for it to work, but I'm kind of hoping if we place it right, so something like that, we might be able to get the other part over it. Let's see what happens, shall we? Like I said, it might be a little bit of playing around to get the angles right. We'll wait for Args to come over. We will uncover it. There we go. Probably uncover the whole thing. There we go. Now we will need to turn the belt back on. There we go. Running. And running. Look at that. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, piece of cake, really.
Well, I think that'll safely push us over our 200k.
Indeed it will. It's I'm just watching money go up the conveyor belt.
Right, Args, that money-making machine is in full flow now.
It is. It's going to be interesting to see when we get to midday how much we get off the first pay for the electricity. Be good.
It will. And we've just noticed as well, we've got 20,000 litres of slurry over at the cow barn as well, which we can put in here. So that could be a good use for that, to make a bit more cash.
It could be, yeah. Plenty of options, but we started off on 68 grand and we've got to 194, so it's not a bad day's work.
Yeah, very lucrative episode. It's been a long time coming though. We've kind of scraped by for a few months just to get to this point, so it's nice.
It has been. Yeah, it has been. Now we just have to figure out what we're going to spend it all on. Maybe another plot of land. I'm
down for that. That sounds great.
Alright, something to consider next time. But I guess that's us probably done for winter. We'll be back in spring and getting ready for some field prep and that, will we?
That's right. I think so, mate. There's not going to be much to do on the farm over the next couple of months. So we'll see you back here in spring.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what, seeing there's $707 odd number in there, I'll let you take that and go and buy yourself a winter jacket, because I don't want you getting cold.
You're very kind.
And rug up, and I'll catch you in spring, you know.
Roger that, mate. Yeah. Thanks very much, mate. It's been a fun episode.
All right. We will see you next time.
Yes, indeed. Take care.
All right. See you, buddy.
Bye-bye. Yes, like we said, not much to do now for the next couple of months, so the next episode will be into spring already, and hopefully in the process of buying new land, planting, and getting ready for another season of harvest. So this is chewing through this at a rate of knots, which is great to see. That will be a nice little income ticking over through the winter months. And we may put the slurry in there as well at some point. But hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's nice to finally make a load of cash off the back of a few months of hard work. So yeah, we shall enjoy the fact that there's some money in the bank and there's not much to do on the farm. We'll kick back and put our feet up. Maybe watch some FarmSim on YouTube. Who knows? Okay, from me for now, and from Args, wherever he's got to, have a brilliant, brilliant week, and we will see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.